Hey y'all. Hey Scorpio. It's your girl JV. Hi Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. Whoo! Get clean, purge, clean yourself, cleanse your space, Scorpio, clean. And I don't just mean clean your physical space. Clean your energy. Clean out your mind. Clean out your habits. This is not even shit I had written down. This is channeling right through. Either way, check your Sun, Moon, and Rising. They're rolling out slowly. A little bit slower than I expected, but I'm actually ahead of time. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything, and for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. Y'all know Patreon is getting everything first, so if you're there, you're there. Ooh, and when I just cut the deck, y'all's readings have a mind of their own. When I cut the deck, I just saw 4 of Wands in the middle. Interesting. You may feel like you're in the middle of something. You may be breaking away and creating a newfound stability. I'm going to keep this. 4 of Wands being the first card out is you creating a new sense of stability by way of passion and by way of how you exert your energy. There's something stabilizing that you are passionate about, but we will get to that. Now, I'm only doing important astrological notes this season because it's Cancer season. It's all about feeling and intuition, and we've got to figure out how to listen to those faculties and those senses. Like with Taurus season. Oh my God, I started your video and I didn't give myself water. Cleaning out your habits, cleaning out your mind. Procrastination also may be a thing. Yeah, that's not happening. Procrastination may also be a thing that's coming through. But I do feel like it's not all of you. Those of you who have like a lot of Scorpio or a lot of water placements may be dealing with feeling down or like stuck in some way. But there is stability woven in between the layers, in between the depths. Mars and Leo definitely has felt so much better to you all. That may be part of your frustration. I feel like some of you are torn. Some of you are like, fuck yeah, getting it, and you're like rocking life right now. And then Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising, whatever, however that manifests for you guys. Some of you, I feel like you feel the urge, but you can't go at the pace that you may be wanting to go. And that may be a part of your newfound stability. Finding a different kind of pace, finding happiness, finding foundation by way of a different kind of pace. Either way, Mars and Leo should be having you, the more it progresses, will be having you feeling more invigorated and motivated to be your whole self. Being your whole self unapologetically is your key. Honestly, unapologetically, that is your key to dealing with Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, because that transit is really coming up about like, what have you learned from all this damn darkness thus far? What do you learn and what are you going to do with it? Says Capricorn. It's like Pluto retrograde is like, okay, let's take a look. Let's refract, reflect, retrace our steps in some way. Let's really learn from the big mistakes. And Capricorn is like, what are you going to do with it now? So there's something about doing something with the lessons that you've learned, doing something with all the darkness. Ooh! 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you, there's been deep sadness, mourning, loss, regret, substance abuse with these spilled 3 cups, substance abuse with people that you love, with family. You know what? I'm taking this. Because some of you are about to turn your darkness and turn your shadow into fucking stability. From shadows to stability. From shadows to security. From darkness to dapper. There's something about progressing forward. Okay. And so with Pluto retrograde, because Pluto and Mars are your ruling planets, does everything have to be healed and done so privately? Is what I've written. I wrote these notes weeks ago at this point. So, does everything have to be healed and done in private? 5 of Cups, mourning, loss, regret, sadness. There is a bridge to get over. And when you cross that bridge, baby, it's into some actual money. It's into stability. It's into a new family, situations that feel like family. There is some sort of goodness that's coming in whenever you're willing to face your emotional conflict. And so, what if the darkness came to light? Can you face yourself in the truth? Scorpio, I'm going to leave that to you. What if the darkness came to light? Can you face yourself in the truth? Because with these cards out, there could definitely be some secrets or something that gets out or something that, like, someone finds out about something that you don't want them to find out about. And it's like, are you going to grow or are you going to cower? I also feel like some of you are like really missing somebody. There could just be like, you're just sad about family or sad about a connection that maybe you had with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And on the other side of your sadness or missing them, I also feel like something about air too. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There may be some, like, there's stuff being worked out there. But either way, on the other side of it is stability, Scorpio. And so dealing with shit that you wouldn't tell your friends to put up with. That's something also. Some of you are in a situation, and that could be what this 5 of Cups is about. Dealing with shit that you wouldn't want your friends, or that you wouldn't tell your friends to put up with. When you're in the midst of that conversation and your friend is venting you and you're like, no, bitch, don't you dare put up with that. Don't you dare tolerate that kind of disrespect or something of that nature. It's like, are you yourself? Are you doing something that you would tell your friends to get out of? And this retrograde, this Pluto retrograde in Capricorn is definitely going to help you look at any existing issues with work, your public life, and how you motivate yourself. There is a shift in self-motivation. So, since I can't hydrate, you hydrate. Light it if you got it. Take a deep breath. So we're asking for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. Strength. That's what I'm saying. When you're willing to look at your weakness, you will encounter stability and abundance. When you're willing to take a look at what's going on with your heart or your ego or your pride, or whenever you're willing to look at the things that you can't control, understanding what is within your control and what is of the divine. There's abundance. Ten of Pentacles at the center of the reading, Scorpio, says, not only will money be made, but this feels like an influx of good health. Your health stabilizing. Some of you there are people, or you yourself may be dealing with some sort of substance abuse or depression or anxiety or sadness, actual like heart issues, heart palpitations. This could be like drinking too much coffee, as simple as that. But it also could be, I just heard, baby bird, I heard your giggle. Anyway, there could be just stabilizing of egos with the heart. Issues with the heart and issues with the ego. Also dealing, like confronting some sort of family pride, or this looks like family issues resolving big time. I also feel like some sort of understanding about power shifts or power like dynamics. Power dynamics within your company, your business, and power dynamics within your relationships, your romantic relationships and your familial relationships. But this is also interesting, Leo. So their Mars is in Leo, and the further it progresses, I do feel like the more that you're getting a better financial control, the more your financial stability is coming out. All right, final card for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Wow, that is unnecessary. The final card may be that there's just a lot of ego, pride, agitation, shit to face. There may be just shit to face. I'm not taking all of these clearly, but there could be some stability coming with someone with heavy Leo placements, but I do feel like, or just fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, there's even weddings. Something about a wedding or a party or a gathering. There may be some sort of like, I feel like some of you may be experiencing something where like you see somebody that you wanted with somebody else at a party. That could be something that's coming up. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best. They won't forget you, but it's just like, yeah, there could be something about people moving on, or somebody getting remarried, or some kind of gathering that you may not want to go to. Some of you, if you're dealing with people that are having substance abuse issues, don't take them to places that are drinking, or people are drinking, or don't. Something also about temptation. If you yourself are struggling with sobriety in some kind of way, it's like there's like a redoing of habits that needs to be evaluated so that you're not tempted. But I do feel like you guys are very much so in Cancer season, getting over this bridge, getting over this, facing whatever cloak of heaviness or darkness or sadness. It happens by way of cleaning out your mind, your heart, your spirit, your actual physical space. When you clean, you may find some things that may throw you into like bouts of nostalgia or bouts of, oh my God, my fucking roommate, Jesus. Sorry for the fucking bass music now, but maybe cleaning with bass, cleaning with music. That could be something that's coming up. Final card for Scorpio. I feel like also some of you are just like really wanting to be private. Like you're really wanting to be by yourself, really wanting to live by yourself, or not wanting to be bothered in some sort of way. All right, well, I'm not going to leave you on that. 3 of Swords. But there is some sort of sadness that is needing to be looked at, some sort of disappointment, loss. And so granted, yeah, the Three of Swords isn't the Ten of Swords, but it's still the fucking Three of Swords. Something still hurt, something's still cut, something is still sharp. And I feel like there's something about like cleaning out your emotional closet, getting the skeletons out of your closet. That's what it feels like, Scorpio. And whenever you do that, you may get into a state where you feel so sensitive, or you feel, or you're feeling weak. Some of you may be dealing with actual loss or actual death. And this is the season to feel your feelings and think your thoughts. Feel your feelings and think your thoughts, because on the other side of them, feel your feelings. Bam, Ten of Pentacles. Once that abundance starts to come in, there may be another bout of weakness. This may be a little bit of an emotional roller coaster this season. And that's okay. You're learning how to ride that word surfboard. I can't believe I just said that, yes. But there is some sort of, when you feel your feelings, there's abundance. When you think your thoughts, you've already gathered the strength. You've already felt the weakness, so you will have already cultivated the strength to think your thoughts and to figure out what is still hurting, what is still impaled in you, what swords do you need to rip out. Final card for Scorpio. A. And when you do, the universe really comes to like show you like, yo, you have been hurt. You were wronged in some way. And something fucked up did happen. I see that. And I'm going to make things right. I'm going to recalibrate the scales. I'm going to equalize some shit for you. That's what the divine's response is. And Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck. And I'll replenish you. Bringing in new levels of spirituality, new creativity, new friends, new like deepening in your relationship. This is new love also. Inspiration, rejuvenation. When you're willing to face, but I also feel like these are divine downloads. And some of the divine downloads that come in are about money, honey. About how to stabilize yourself. How to start something new. The insight that comes in is something about a skill or something that you're, a skill or a craft or a business that you are to develop and invest in. A new way to reinvent yourself. A new way to like get grounded. So Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising, it's time, whatever it is. I knew this would be a long ass video. It's like whatever it is, face it. It's worth it. What's on the other side of facing it is like worth worse than this. And it's whatever comes in, and whatever truths come in, stop denying any fucking truths, Scorpio. Stop denying how you feel. Stop denying what your intuition is telling you. Stop denying what you're thinking. Effectively communicate so you can make a fucking decision. So that you can deliberate and consider all of the options with all of the facts. No more willful blindness. You've taken the blindfold off in the Two of Swords, and now we're at the Three of Swords, and we're acknowledging so that we can create stability within our thoughts and mind, that's the Four of Swords, and then we'll help you get to justice, where you can wield your truth. You can speak your shit. You can say what you gotta say. Say what you need to say. I love you. Let's get into it. Goodness gracious. Scorpio, let's get into it. As soon as I press play, an owl started howling. Can you hear it? Anyway, probably not now. Anyway, that's what I'm telling myself. So we're in it. We're tapped in. Either way, Scorpio, please clarify. I want to start by clarifying the Four of Wands for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer season 2021. I want to pay attention to the fact there's only 2 major arcana out, so I feel like Cancer season has a lot to do with the micro choices, the little things, the little decisions. So really needing to look at your behavior. Four of Wands being the first card out, and the way that it was hidden in the deck, it's just like there may be something secret going on. Some of you maybe like secretly get married, or like you elope, or you go against your family's wishes, or you don't invite people that you thought you would invite, and there may be some sort of regret. Don't just secretly do stuff. Don't just secretly go to a party or secretly go hang out with somebody and then you don't tell anybody where you're at. So, and don't put yourself in dangerous situations. Don't put yourself in situations where you could get hurt emotionally or where you could endanger yourself. Especially like at a party or something. Yeah. So I do feel like I also feel like some of you may be doing really well. Keep it to yourself. If you start all of a sudden, like you got a new job or you met a new person, there may be somebody with heavy Taurus, especially Taurus placements. Venus here, Taurus. Anyway, yes, I know that is a Libra card, but there may be somebody with heavy Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements that you're really excited about. Keep it a secret. Keep it to yourself. As long as everything is healthy, keep it to yourself. Not a secret. You don't need to keep people a secret, but it's just like, don't go like putting everything on fucking Facebook or announcing anything. Some of you may want to have a small ceremony or something of that nature. Be sure to honor the people that you've lost or the people who can't be there. But this looks really good. Like, this feels really good to me. So there's some sort of stability that's coming in, especially with somebody that has heavy Taurus placements. This looks like a wedding. Some of you are getting married. Some of you are getting proposed to or something of that nature. Or some of you meet the right person. You meet your next party you meet your next partner at a party or at a gathering or at an event, and this is lush. Look at the greenery up here. The fire in between and the garden. They may have a green thumb, or you may have a green thumb. Your money may be stabilizing. That could be something as well. Like, you also may be having your money may be stabilizing by way of being social or active. So some of you may have gotten a job that's more interactive in some way, and it's good for you. It is, you may be taking, and I also feel like those of you who, that stabilization that I keep speaking of may present or manifest itself by way of like a management position or a manager coming to you and saying something really awesome to you, or giving you some sort of praise in some sort of way. Are there any other messages for the Four of Wands? Either way, there is stability available to you, and it feels really good, and you need to celebrate the little things. Celebrate the small wins, for sure. And Five of Cups says that there is some sort of emotional conflict. There is be careful of drinking. Okay, be careful of over drinking at a party. You may say something or that you don't mean to say, or see something that may be hurtful, and you're in an inebriated state, and like you just can't handle, or you don't like contain your emotions the way you would normally want to. Be careful of alcohol or drinking. Like, just be careful of inebriation. Being around people who are really inebriated. Yeah, defend yourself. There's some sort of like defending yourself or keeping yourself from people who are struggling with substance abuse, loss, infidelity, cheating. Also, this could be like that friend that got cheated on, and that's all they talk about. And you're like, I have my own shit going on that I need to deal with. That could be something. But I do feel like Some of you, you may be defensive to somebody or be sharp or mean to someone because you're grieving, or someone may be avoiding you or defending themselves because of grief or loss or sadness or some sort of emotional conflict. Either way, face it. Ten of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Because here it's just like, what are you afraid of? You guys are ruled by fucking the god of war and Hades himself, Pluto. It's just like, what are you afraid of? Whatever this is, it's only going to make you stronger. Whatever this is going to only help you make better, more sound, responsible, equal, fair, and just decisions. It's only going to help you be able to enforce boundaries, to be your whole self, unapologetically. Yeah, there's definitely some big changes, some things have gone on within the realm of the family. And I feel like also the Tower is not a bad card. This is about suddenly. There are sudden changes in your financial stability. And that's what I'm feeling like. You may be like melancholy. And it's funny because before I started filming this, I heard the word melancholia. And so there is this sadness to tend to. Face it. That's what I'm going to name the video, obviously. Because, okay, here we go. Six of Cups. There may be stuff coming up from childhood. Some of you don't shy away from going to therapy. Don't shy away from, because either way, just don't drink about it. Because whatever is suddenly coming in, definitely Mars in Leo, here we go. It's going to help make you look at the ways that you receive, the ways that you've given, when things aren't equal, when things haven't been fair. It's also going to help you, this is Sun in Scorpio, it's going to help you really invigorate yourself. There is whatever chaos comes in or whatever chaos you tend to or wrap up, because the Magician looks like you're having some really healthy, effective communications about something. And it could be about a past, something to do with a past life person or a past life, or something to do with your children, past life children, past life lovers, past life family, past life creativities and gifts. With the Six of Cups here and then the Seven of Cups, with the Seven of Cups here, it's just like there's a lot of confusion. There also could have been like, there's so much to do, but I don't know what to do. I don't know where to start first. Start with the ways that you've neglected yourself. Start with the holes in your heart. Start with the shadow. Because the Sun here, it's coming to light anyway. Some of you need to talk about, there may be a baby coming, or some of you may be needing to talk about a new passion or success. Some of you are needing to use your words. Develop your skills, develop your skills with words and language and marketing and sales and things of that nature. Study things of that nature, because there is a lot of success there for you whenever you use your words, whenever you communicate, whenever you get out of survival mode and start understanding that you have the ability to thrive once you choose to. Look at all the red. Strength. You find the courage. Look at this Leo energy. There may be definitely somebody with heavy Leo placements. That Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Or stuff going on with your father. There may be healing with the father. Things coming to light with the father. King of Cups. Knight of Swords. The Lovers. There could be I feel like there's some situation in your life where you are the emotional grown-up, like you're the mature one. There may be Cancer, Pisces. This is Pisces, Sun in Pisces. So there may be some harsh conversation that you're having with someone with heavy Pisces placements or Gemini placements. I also feel like this is like Gemini itself, like diminishing itself and running. But it's like, nope, you run into it anyway. You have to face this. You have to face whatever changes need to be made, whatever radical conversations or radical shifts of thought are coming through. You cannot evade any of this. You have to, like, the way to choose what's best for you. But both choice cards here. The way to choose best for yourself is to just face it directly head on. The Knight of Swords is the only knight that is engaged in battle. So there is this strap up so that you can do what you can to deal with anybody that's manipulative, or deal with anybody that has been really hard to read, or whatever it is that you're having to put like your big girl, big boy britches on for. This needs to be resolved. I just heard absolved. So maybe there's an absolving of a contract or something, but whatever it is, you guys have felt weak about it, but it's coming to light. The sun illuminates. And you are to charge boldly into the light. Please clarify the 3. I saw, and when I said the light, I saw 1111. Please clarify the 3 of Swords. Because this looks like, I mean, yeah, there's like stuff you guys already know what this is about, but I do feel like there's maybe just a new level in facing this. Please clarify 3 of Swords for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising for Cancer season 2021. And I feel like there's a choice that is born. There is a decision that is made out of tending to your strength, tending to what you're afraid of, acknowledging if you're burnt out or stressed, or if you need a break, if you are having control issues. I also am feeling something about an eating disorder for somebody. So that could be a thing. Are you deprived? Are you tending to yourself? Are you taking care of yourself the proper way? There's also something about persuasion coming out with the Leo card. Persuading a lover, or being persuaded to make a decision, being persuaded to choose healthy connection versus attachment. Please clarify the 3 of Swords. How does this manifest for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising? I don't even, for some of you this is a new ache, but for some of you it isn't. And it's just like in the ways that you have been wronged or hurt, the universe was making them right. It's making it right now. Yeah, damn. Wow. Some of you have, there's something about choosing. There's something about a choice. 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups. With the Lover, it fell, even the way it fell on top of the Lovers, like some of you have a choice to make. And it's a choice is born of this pain. And you have a choice to keep yourself willfully blind, or to love again and emote again, to love yourself again. And when you do, there's like different decisions that get made. Understanding cause and effect. Your choices are real important. And the Lover says that there's long-lasting ramifications for your choices. Please clarify Justice. So you have got to make sure that you're not 2 of Swords style making decisions from a place of not being able or willing to look at things, because you're going to have to accept the results that you chose. Seeing how you choose your situation, seeing your role in it all, recognizing karma, making the connections between all these events. Justice doesn't even want to talk because it doesn't even need to, because it's just like the divine is in control, not you. Woo! And you find a way to choose freedom, baby. Freedom. Invest in freedom. That is it. Do with it what you will. Some of you doing some shit solo. I love you.